So guys, I'm wearing the Kneel to the Moon shirt, bring you this video. Kneel has officially released their delivery numbers. We're going to go through all of them, what the incentives are, and also what they're doing in order to get more sales. So straight off the bat, Kneel delivered in total 13,192 vehicles, which is up a whopping 62.2% year over year. Very impressive. However, it is down 4.84% month over month. In January, they delivered 13,863. So a couple hundred vehicles less than January. But in January, you had the majority of Chinese New Year. So January is actually really, really strong. So out of that 13,192, 9,143 were from NIO, and 4,049 were from Onvo. Now, this is very interesting to break down in general because for NIO's deliveries, you actually increased month over month from January. So in January, NIO brand vehicles, 7,951. And then in February, this jumped to 9,143. So a nice boost. However, Onvo deliveries actually fell from January to February. So in January, 5,912, and then in February, only 4,049. So it kind of fell by like almost 1,900 vehicles. So that's quite a significant drop, right? And especially if you remember, the Onvo CEO has been promising 20,000 deliveries in March. This is definitely not in the right direction. So we'll have to see if he can actually deliver on that promise. Of course, if he can't, I'm kind of worried that people will be kind of targeting Onvo, and especially how he promised those deliveries but didn't deliver them, quite figuratively. But let's look at some of the competitors. Is it just NIO having a month over month decrease? Well, no, it's not. Everybody's having a month over month decrease. Expo delivered 30,453, which is just a little bit above from last month's 30,350. So yeah, it's pretty much the same. Li Auto they got 26,263 deliveries, which was down a little bit from 29,927. So in general, it's about the same. Now, what are the things that they're doing? They're putting special emphasis on 0% interest. In last video, I showcased all the posters that they've had on the side of the car. They're also showcasing 0% interest. And they're really pushing that narrative, 0% interest, to try to make the car as economical as possible. So 0% interest with the ET5 or ET5T, you can save 26,621 RMB, or roughly 3,655 USD in interest payments, which is very, very nice. And if you do the math, what you're paying daily to own the car is only 126 RMB per day. So not a whole lot, right? So this is pretty enticing, for just 126 RMB per day, which is roughly about 20 US dollars per day, you can own a ET5. And then for ES8, you can save 44,341 RMB in interest payments thanks to 0% interest, which is equivalent to 6,088 US dollars. So quite significant amount of money that you're saving. And with the ES8, it only costs 215 RMB per day to drive that car. So basically about 40 US dollars to just drive this car. So pretty nice to own that car, pretty nice. And then in terms of other incentives that are doing, 48 swap vouchers. So they're just straight up giving you 48 free swap vouchers. And then 10,000 RMB in free options. So you can get better rims or better interior, that kind of stuff. 5 years of free NOP Plus, so you can use the autonomous driving for free for 5 years, which is very, very nice. You won't have to pay for it or worry about it until 5 years later. And on top of that, they're also sort of targeting NIO owners for referrals. So what they're doing is they're contacting NIO owners via the NIO app and then telling people that if you successfully get a friend to download the NEO app, not like test drive, not even test drive the car, just to download the NEO app, then you can get a free drink voucher, which you can use at any of the NEO houses and get a free drink, basically. So that's very, very nice. You get these free drink vouchers. But looking at the deliveries in general, and one thing, okay, this is very interesting. If you look at this list of the cars with 0% interest, one car is missing. Can you guess which car? Yes, it's the ES7. The ES7 is not there anymore. Why? Well, I've heard from sales reps a while ago, a long time ago, they've actually stopped production of the ES7 because it just hasn't been selling that many. And also, the brand new version of the ES7 is coming very soon. So that's some interesting note to take in. So new ES7 coming very soon. Existing ES7 not selling well, so why even produce it if it doesn't sell well, right? So it's a very logical move for them to make. But then going forward, of course, if you look at the comments, because they also share this in the NEO app itself, and the NEO app, people have been commenting, where is the 2025 version, man? Everybody's waiting for this. You just better hurry up, man. You just gotta get that out there. People are just waiting for those cars. Of course, you see this sort of delivery increase with the NEO brand. This is all like a lot of these bargain hunters or this 0% interest really working its magic. It's working. People are indeed buying the car because of how enticing 0% interest is. And people are continuing to buy the cars. There's lots of people checking out the cars. And don't forget the fact that NEO spent a whole lot of money on marketing during Chinese New Year. And that could also really help their February sales. And that was, of course, the movie ad. Before every Ninja 2 movie, they had that NEO ad playing, showcasing battery swap, how it's so much better than charging, it's so convenient, etc. And that, was shown to over like 60 million people. Okay, so that's quite a lot of people that have seen that ad. So, and Ninja 2 is the one of the top movies coming out of China ever. So in front of every one of those screenings, there's a NEO ad. So very interesting. Like a lot of people have seen this ad, and of course, a lot more people are understanding battery swap. So that could really help people. That's also why the stores have been seeing a little bit of increased volume because of more marketing in general. So that's really nice. But very soon, March, right now we're in March, ET9 deliveries starting in this month. And also next month, we got, of course, Firefly coming very soon as well. And then gradually, slowly, we're going to have more and more cars come out as we progress. And deliveries are going to look much, much better. I mean, even with these numbers right now in this current state, they're selling like non-2025 versions of the car, and they're still selling this well. I'd say it's a big win, okay? So even though deliveries might not look so impressive, I think it's pretty nice, okay? I think it's pretty nice. Onvo sliding down a little bit is a little bit concerning, but hopefully it changes trajectory, and hopefully we can get the 20,000 that the CEO has been promising us, okay? If not, I would be royally pissed. I would be really, really, really pissed. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.